Hey guys, AtlantisAcolyte here, and as per normal, it's once again been a long time since I've uploaded my last video. But, yeah, I just let you guys know that I'm not dead, so, yeah, that's more or less a thing. And, well, I just figured I'd show you guys what I've been doing in my meantime and something that's been keeping me occupied. So, yeah. This right here is my new gaming PC, although many of you recognize it as the case of my old gaming PC. But yeah, it's got a bunch of new components and overall just a bunch of new hardware. See, the thing is, back when I was building, back when I got, like, the PC pre-assembled at first, I didn't really understand as much about computers as I should have, but now I do. And what I got here is an entirely new machine, so I'll kind of walk you guys through it and show you what it's like. So, for starters, I got myself a new power supply, 700 watts. It's the Thermaltake Smart Series power supply. So yeah, gets some pretty good... delivers some pretty good power to the system. I've still got the same SSD drive that my operating system is on. Got the same hard drive that keep my games on, and I also got a new one. Both of these are 2 terabytes, so got myself a lot of storage. And as you can see down here, I need to work on cable management a little bit better. But yeah, I've also got a new motherboard. What this is I think it's like an MSI Gaming Pro Carbon is what it's called. As you can see, it's got some integrated LEDs right there, and overall just all about the system. And I also got myself a new CPU. This is the AMD Ryzen 7 3700X. So, and as you can see, I'm being a little stingy and I installed the stock cooler on, the Wraith Prism, which so far has been working pretty good for games that I've been playing, like, I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and yeah, so far this thing has been doing a pretty good job of keeping things nice and cool. I keep it at the base clock speed of 3.6 gigahertz. And, yeah, I mean, with that said, like, the CPU temp sensor is kind of unresponsive at the moment. Like, it works in the BIOS, but not in the actual, like, MSI Afterburner. So what I had to do was set this thing, like, all the fans in the system to respond to the MOS temperature, and then set the fan to kick in at a higher speed at a lower temperature than the default setting. But yeah, like, the Ryzen has been, like, a huge upgrade from the... yeah, from, like, the FX8350 that I was using. AM4 has really made a big difference, and strangely enough, like, I was actually considering getting a Core i7 once the price went down, but when I read online that the AM4 CPUs could handle overclocking much better with how, like, AMD designs them, I decided, you know, might as well just get, you know, this thing. And probably one of the biggest upgrades I've got, this right here, is an Nvidia RTX 2060 Super, GeForce RTX 2060 Super, I'm sorry. Yeah, a full 8 gigs of VRAM. So, this thing offers some pretty solid performance when it comes to gaming. Got the PCIe power connector here, which is necessary for this pretty beefy graphics card. Ray tracing for the win. So looking forward to using this for Cyberpunk 2077. But, yeah, this thing has been pretty kick-ass so far. I've been able to run Red Dead Redemption 2 on, like, ultra settings, with the exception of, like, water, physics, volumetrics, and MSAA, which I've disabled, and to keep the previous 2 at, like, lower settings. And so far I've been able to achieve some stable frame rates for the most part. But yeah, I don't mean to brag or nothing, but hey, got myself an RTX 2060 Super. Yeah, and also, like, another thing I was considering before then was I was planning to get a GeForce GTX 1080 or 1080 Ti, something like that. But, yeah, once Nvidia announced they were coming out with, like, ray tracing graphics cards, I'm like, okay, now I know what my money's going towards. It's gonna be this thing right here. So, overall, pretty powerful system. It's a huge, huge upgrade from what I previously had. Now I can really showcase some of the real graphic capabilities of some pretty demanding games. So overall, you know, it's a good build. Get my bang for my buck. It's really nothing to boast of, but, you know, definitely a good gaming system. I'll show you guys what I got here. Yeah, I had to disconnect this monitor just to pull this thing out because the connector wasn't long enough. But, yeah, I'll show you guys. Get that out of here, I'm not registering. Yeah, I'll show you guys the monitor. So yeah, right now the computer isn't really running. But, yeah, hold on a minute. I'm still having trouble navigating this thing. Like, wait, where's the hardware monitor? Oh well. But yeah, this thing has never really exceeded 65 degrees Celsius. But as you can see, the CPU temperature isn't reading. Also, you got the Mystic Light, LAN Manager, True Color, Gaming Mode, which I think you can use to provide a boost. I'm not really into any of these games, to be honest. But, yeah. So far, as you can see, I'm pretty into Rockstar games, like, I got LA Noire, GTA Vice City, San Andreas, Red Dead 2, of course. Like, this has been dominating my entire life ever since its PC release. Oh, why, Rockstar, do you forsake us PC-only gamers just so you can get some extra money off those stupid double dippers? But how I feel about this upgrade? It was definitely worth it. Huge step up from my other PC. So now you might be thinking, you know, what did I do with all the components of my old PC? Well, we actually had like a case for a PC about like from 2004 or 2005-ish. I just pulled out the motherboard from that thing and all the other components save for the optical drive. Put all my old gaming PC components in there and then just fired it up and it worked. That's how I managed to migrate all of my old files from my old PC to here using OneDrive. So that was helpful. Did have to get a new Windows key, but you know, whatever. It's definitely something I've been putting aside money for a long time, so yeah. Overall, thank you guys for watching, and hope you all have a great day. You're all really awesome. Take care.